Hey guys, I'm back. Alright, let's do this justice ordeal. On a certain day of training. This tea is delicious. Did you bring this, Liché? Yes, I heard there would be a lot of downtime in today's training, so I brought some of my favorite tea with me. I'm glad you like it. How did you... Your expression has softened, so I figured you must like it. Impressive, as to be expected of the leader of the kingdom's knights. Actually, no. That observation skill is one of the wonderful things about you. Come to think of it, this reminds me. Have you heard of the rumor that's been going around among adventurers? Are you talking about the heroes who have been recently going around saving struggling adventurers recently? Yes. But do people like that really exist? If there are people who have been saved, then they must be real. But there isn't anyone who's seen them up close, and they all disappear by the time you call out to them. Their motive behind their actions are a mystery. You still can't tell if they're allies either. I'll try asking my men to see if they have more information. Yes, that would be great. On a certain guard quest a few days later, I'll take the rear. Everyone else, advance with the target. I'll back you up. Thanks, Destino. I'm no good at handling long-range attacks, so that'd be really helpful. Dry Crunch will also be hanging back. Let's take care of it together. Thanks, there are too many of them, so we can't fight the same enemy. But let's just move at a distance where we can back each other up if needed. We're fighting off the rush of monsters, but are gradually getting overrun by the numbers. At this rate, they'll break through. My magic isn't able to hold them off. What do we do? Yeah! Right when a monster is about to break through, a figure appears from out of nowhere and takes down the monster. Now, transforming! Understood. Oof. Someone flies out from the binding light. However, because of the big group of monsters, the person helping us is shrouded in smoke from the battlefield, but thanks to the mysterious helper, we managed to take care of the monsters, and the guard target is able to safely get away. We managed to pull through somehow. Yes, thanks to the help we've got. Thank you for helping us. They're gone! They were just here, though. I sense someone's movement within the shadows nearby. I take chase to immediately, but aren't able to catch up. Something shiny falls from their back as they leave. I pick it up and somehow gives off a blinding light. A string of power flows through me. The two of them look at me worriedly when I remain silent after picking up the object. I tell them I'm fine and show them what I found. Did this drop from that presence earlier? Then we have to bring it back to them. We chase after the shadow to return what they dropped. That's... Okay, we're getting closer. Alright, Advanced Soldiers Trial 4. Let's do it. Ha! Ah! The pair have been exchanging attacks back and forth. Ares gets pushed back, and Liché uses the opportunity to deflect Ares' sword. That's 5 wins and 5 losses. I need another winning move. Winning move? Like what? It's the soldiers' responsibility to support the front lines in terms of both offense and defense. You could say we're all rounders, but you could also call us a jack of trades. You think so? I'm always on the front lines, so I really appreciate the useful all-around soldiers. Rooks specialize in backing up those on the front lines, meaning defense is their distinguishing quality. Yes, of course. But while we receive attacks, striking back is a different matter. Suppose you're right. But that's why I wish soldiers could have their own specialty. I asked to spar with you, hoping I might be able to come up with something. Hearing that, Liché goes quiet as if deep in thought. What do you think about focusing on being an all-rounder then? utilizing Rook's specialty as much as possible. Of course, not all areas can be adopted so easily, in which case you can focus on those aspects and improve on them. There are strong soldiers and Rooks who only use swords and Virgo shields. Some even use greater swords for defense. Alright, just thinking about it isn't going to get me anywhere. Let's give it a try. Lishay, Dry Crunch, practice with me. No problem. It'll give me some good ideas for Rooks too. I nodded and agreed to practice together with Ares and Lishay. Okay, not bad. I'm liking this new fighting style for soldiers. Yes, it's a bit reckless, but definitely a different fighting style from Rooks. Incorporating a fighting style that allows me to protect allies who specialize in ranged attacks and worked out better than I imagined. Rooks are better suited when it comes to long-range attacks, but mid-range attackers are at a risk for counterattacks, so soldiers will be more useful. Thanks, you two. Both of you have been a great help. I watch over as the two celebrate. Then, let's have this Agent Stone memorize the knowledge and techniques of this new fighting style. I've heard about the stone before, but this is my first time seeing it. Yes, it's a very valuable stone created for talented individuals aiming to improve themselves. It's rare and expensive, and not very many are able to use it. That's why it's not often seen or talked about. I see. I love to try using it when I come up with a new fighting style for the Rooks next time. I'll help too. Dry Crunch, you should take this Ancient Stone. Use it when you've leveled up your soldier skills. Ares holds me a glowing blue Ancient Stone. Let's protect Granvia's peace together. I can't help but be infected by the bright smiles of Ares and Lishay's faces. Well, that was quick. Advanced Lancer, sure. King Vol, I definitely find a way to save you. Karm gazes at the mountains of Rigavas as he thinks about his master. Dry Crunch, I remember you said King Vol was wrapped in black smoke when he was in a frenzy. I nod my head at Karm in response. Karm goes quiet for a while before looking back at me with a smile on his face. I still think clues to save King Val lie in Sagira's and Nasio. All the events up until now and what happened to King Val are all to that. The Black Frog, the frenzied state. These two things have been closely tied to a lot of recent events. That's why we must investigate these events that have occurred in Sagira's. I think I'll continue to journey with you and the others. I smile and shake hands with Karm to say that he was more than welcome to stay. With that said, it's about time for me to hone my skills further. Just thinking to use this. Karm produces the Brutalian secret guide. That time I separated from you and the others, I met a traveler called Cielo, who told me about this. It said that Lancers who wish to become stronger must go to Untute to learn ancient techniques there. It's supposedly only passed on to the elites of the Untute. I haven't even read it myself yet. Dry Crunch, will you join on me becoming top Lancers? I readily accept Karm's invitation. Then let's read this and go take down some monsters. With the weapons in our hands, we set off for some grueling training. Alright, epilogue. See what happened. This technique. I'm amazed. My Lancer skills have become even more powerful, and my breakthrough abilities even stronger. Karm and I experimented with various techniques following what was written in the guide as a base. I'm able to use my abilities to their full extent, not only using it against monsters, but even up against opponents I struggled with before. Luca should be able to use this technique as well. Let's try using this Ancient Stone. Karm takes out a small stone. I also got this from Cielo. You can store knowledge and techniques in the stone, which can then be passed on to others. I wonder if this is also made by the same demons who created this resonator. I wasn't told the details, but there's still a lot for me to learn. I'll give this to you. With this, we'll become stronger together and save the world. Save King Val. Karm and I look at each other silently and nod to seal our promise. Oh, wow. That was quick. You know what? Let's do Advanced Archers Trial 4. Yeah, why not? 1, 2, and more that are still hiding. Looks like we're surrounded. If I strike first, it'll reveal my hiding spot. Muriel the Archer is hiding in the giant tree towering above the rest of us. This isn't how things were supposed to turn out. Dry Crunch, will you join me on this quest? Muriel approaches me when I'm preparing my gear in the guild. The reward for this quest will help me reach my goal amount. With this money, I might be able to find any clues on my siblings' whereabouts. Some of these are random, so... Regardless, Muriel looks at me with earnest eyes. There's no way I can refuse, so I rarely help her with the quest. The quest we accepted isn't supposed to be this tricky. We might have been roped into a separate incident. Dry Crunch, I'm sorry for dragging you into this. It was only moments earlier when we fell into such a predicament. We were chasing after the enemy and ended up in a monster's lair. We're now surrounded by monsters of a different race from the ones we were chasing. In an attempt to get ourselves out of the sticky situation, I acted as a decoy and Muriel the sniper. The enemies have increased since we split up, and we've now reached an impasse. I can still shoot, but I need to be on the ground to break up our attacks. Hello there. You look like you're in a bit of a pickle. Whoa, shh, be quiet. Huh? We can't make any noise? Yes, we're hiding. Where did you even come from? I thought we were supposed to be quiet. Are you hiding because of the monsters down there? Yes, there are too many of them, so I'm trying to come up with some sort of plan. I'll help too. Really? You're being too loud again. In return, I want you to share some food with me. I'm in the middle of a mission right now, and I've run out of food. Okay, we have a deal. Yay! Then I'm counting on you to cover me with your bow. Tsubaki jumps down without so much as a self-introduction. Hey, if it isn't the adventurer from that time. It's Tsubaki, the one who taught us the ninja's fighting style techniques. So you're her friend. Then I knew I can count on her to cover my back. Alright, let's take them out. Tsubaki jumps straight into the fray and I follow suit. We did it. Are you two okay? Good work, I'm totally fine. Tsubaki and I head over to where Muriel was climbing down from the tree. I don't know you two were friends. You could say we're master and apprentice. You must be the master of the new ninja class. That would explain why you're so skilled with the dual blade. Thank you, but praising me isn't going to get you anywhere. Oh, well, this is kind of sudden, but could you teach me how to use that dual blade as well? Sure. Wow, that was easy. You did praise me after all. That's it? Yes, that's plenty. You just said praising you wouldn't get you anywhere. Here, take this. Tsubaki puts out a glowing green stone in the palm of Muriel's hand. This is an ancient stone. Is that what it's called? You didn't even know the name? I was told it's a stone that helps up with picking up skills. I forgot the other stuff I was told. Muriel looks dumbfounded. I see. It's a rare stone, so I'll be sure to use it with care. Thank you. Don't worry about it. Oh, and don't forget my food. Right, just a moment. Muriel heads over to where her bags are kept. Here, you too. Tsubaki hands me an ancient stone as well. You'll give me food in exchange for that too, right? And that's how Muriel and I end up handing food over to Tsubaki. Thank you, you've been a big help. Not at all. We should be thanking you for lending a hand. That was nothing. I was able to get the food I needed. Guess I'll see you two around. See you. We watched Tsubaki disappear into the forest before heading back to the guild ourselves. Dry Crunch, I'm sorry I roped you into this mess. Tell her not to worry about it, and we begin our trek back. This is the first step to finding my siblings. Oh, can I invite you on another quest again in the future? I nod and promptly agree. Thank you so much. When I asked Muriel what has changed, she explains that she's been feeling the extent of what she accomplished by herself, given that she's now expanded her investigation, including Sagira's. She needs to seek to help others. Do my best not to cause you any more trouble, but I look forward to working with you again soon. I give Muriel my word that I'll offer my help to her again. Now, where have I come across the scent of that Avelium before? Guess I'll remember someday. She knows her? Huh. Well, guess I'll see you guys in the next video where I read more dialogue. Alright, alright. Peace to Crispy. Bye, guys.